Hi, I'm the creator of the Whipping Witch and Omneiris, and today I will be drawing a pink witch. This illustration is the second to last in my November collection, I guess. I have already drawn a red witch, orange witch, yellow witch, green witch, blue witch and purple witch, so you can go check out those videos if you are interested. And today we are on to pink. As mentioned in previous videos, each color is associated to a different coven of the witches of Omneiris, and each coven has its own specific type of magic, and every witch has her own very personal magic too, which fits in the theme of the coven, I guess. And for pink, I decided to associate it with telekinesis. So basically moving objects around with the power of the mind. And each coven has its own tattoo that a witch has to get. And for the pink witches, I guess, they're not actually pink in Omneiris, it's just... I just wanted to draw something fun. But they have this circlet on the forehead band tattooed there. And for this illustration, I almost forgot about it. It wasn't my sketch, but then I used a really hot pink for the skin. And I couldn't really see it anymore. And I almost forgot till the end to add it in. Kind of didn't think a lot about the tattoos while I was drawing, even though it's probably one of the first things I established with my witches. But yes, as you can see, I am going in with the hot pink. And, well, it's more than hot, it's practically neon, and that's what happens when I don't swatch my markers before using them, and that I don't look at my swatch sheets too, either, rather. I did not expect this color to be so neon, but it looks pink, which was the entire goal of this illustration. With the two previous ones, purple and blue, I used a lot of the desaturated colors for the wide areas, which resulted in the entire piece looking pretty desaturated. So I wanted this pink piece to be full of color and really vibrant, which wasn't really hard to do, honestly, since a lot of my pinks are really bright and vibrant. Finding contrast was a bit harder. In all of the illustration of November, I have also added some animals to the pieces. And for this pink witch with telekinesis, I thought of a jellyfish. Because it looks good in pink, I guess. And it's kind of floating there in the ocean. And telekinesis is making objects float. And it does add a bit of variety. It's not like I could easily give the other witches aquatic animals. So yeah, I thought it fit for this one. And I really like the shape of the jellyfish. It's really funny to draw. Not funny, it's fun to draw. Yeah. And I also added a bunch of bubbles because once again, they float in the air. So they do that by themselves. You don't need magic, technically. But it kind of gives the feeling that there's something going on with floating things. I also tried to make the ribbons around her arms kind of floating. But I don't know if you can see they're floating or if it just looks like they're blowing in the wind. So yeah, I had ideas. But once again, I didn't really give myself the time or really the means of doing it properly, I suppose. It's like for the bubbles, I just added a bunch of random markers in them without actually thinking about what I was doing. I did keep all the high light colors toward the lantern, which is the light source. And then I added darker colors on the other side of the bubbles. But yeah, I think it does read as bubbles, because what else could it be? But you should definitely not go look at a picture of bubbles, because that's not what they look like. And if you just see my drawing, maybe you could think it is. So don't go look at references, I certainly didn't. And I won't. I don't want to see how wrong this drawing is. Oh yeah. This drawing is the last one where you will see actual color in November, since my next and final drawing will be using all of my grey markers and colored pencils. So enjoy the bright colors while you can. So yeah, to finish the bubbles, I did add the background color to the middle, because bubbles are supposed to be transparent. But it also means that right now they kind of blend in the background with the background, which is where my paint markers come in. To add some more reflections and highlights. And to add some details and fun stuff. I really like using my paint markers. Well, I guess I don't really have a lot to say about this illustration, apparently. But yeah, I'm just adding contrast with my paint markers and bring back some highlights, add more shadows. Because I didn't really have really dark pinks, and the darkest markers I used for the jellyfish and the jellyfish hat, but they were still not that dark, so the fine liners really helped to define the different areas of the drawing and make everything look a bit more clean. So as usual, I just go through one marker at a time, one fine liner at a time, and I try starting with lighter colors so I can go over the lighter areas of the drawing, and then the darker markers for the darker areas. And, well, adding all the little details. once I'm done with the fine liners, I'm on to using my color pencils. It's the art supplies that I have the least of, with only 36 colored pencils. So that means that I don't have a lot for each drawing, and I only have 3 for my pink drawing. And as usual, it takes me a little while to let go of the last color pencils, because I just keep adding more and more. But it is done, and I can finally remove the masking tape and reveal the final drawing. Here is the close-up. And as I have done in every video so far, here is every single art supplies that I used for this illustration. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for part 8.